my wonderful friends. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to do a special reading this month with the eclipses that are happening here in August. We just had the lunar eclipse, and we're headed towards a solar eclipse for August 21st. And with the energy of eclipses, there is powerful energy that really uncovers all kinds of things that have been stirring for some time. You know, in some cases they talk about transformation, revelations and things like that that really help to make major changes in things that are going on around the world. And you know, the solar eclipse is very much about connecting with your true self. So you know, the sun gets covered, and it's, you know, in ancient times it was sort of thought of that it was giving the spirit an opportunity to awaken. And so some really powerful energy there that can carry on for, you know, for a few months into the remaining part of this year, that could really be pivotal in making some changes for you. So I wanted to just take a look at what the tarot had to say about this solar eclipse that's coming up, and maybe there's some things there for us to be aware of, things for us to watch out for, things that might help us to be able to embrace this energy in a way that is for our greater good. So let's take a look and see what the cards have to say. August has already been a pretty hot month here in the Pacific West Coast. We've had actually too many forest fires. I'm in British Columbia, and it's been very dry and very hot, and so I'm actually looking forward to fall, looking forward to cooler weather and things like that. But like I said, this energy that's here and that's building right now, you may be feeling it. I know that a lot of people can sense this shift, and so there's this feeling or this sense that things are kind of shaky, uncertain, and we really want to be able to get some clarity on some things and see just what is going on and maybe what we can do. So let's take a look and see what the cards have. And this is for the solar eclipse. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is really interesting. We've got the Traveler, and the Traveler in the Rainbow Traveler's Tarot deck is really the first in the major arcana. So the other archetypes for a lot of the other ones would recognize this card and this position as the Fool. When I created this tarot deck, I wanted to recognize all of us as being on a journey. Life is a journey, and the Traveler card is about taking that step. So there are all kinds of things that happen in our lives that are what we would call life events. And so this is kind of resembles that. It's where you have to actually take a leap of faith in order to make a move forward. And so this is sort of symbolizing the opportunity with the energy of the eclipse for some big change, for something that perhaps has been building in you for some time, something you've been thinking about, wanting to do, and you've got the energy of the Traveler to help you manifest that and take that step forward. So let's see what else we've got. Okay, the Mentor of Cups. So the Mentor of Cups is a guide card, and it's about being very connected to your emotions and your feelings, very finding it easy, and moving into a place where it is easier for those of you that have struggled with this to actually express those emotions and those feelings. As a guide card, this card, the Mentor of Cups, comes sometimes as someone coming into your life that helps you in this regard. In this particular case, though, it's an aspect of yourself. So I really feel that the eclipse is going to give you an opportunity to really connect with your emotions, to actually be able to express them, to be able to share things openly and freely. And that's going to make a big difference. That's going to make a huge difference in the things that you try to manifest and in moving forward. So let's see what else. Okay, the Protector of Swords. So some amazing cards. We've had a Major Arcana, and these are guide cards. And the Protector of Swords is has got that charismatic, that forward motion, that real strong air energy. And Swords is very much about our thinking mind. So you've got emotions and logic riding in together on full tilt. So the energy of the eclipse is probably maybe causing some confusion in that regard. So you're sort of trying to balance the feeling part with the with thinking things through. And so it's going to be important, the decisions and sort of the manifestation of things with this eclipse energy is that those two need to be together. You can't do what you want to do only focusing in one of those areas. So it's going to be really important to sort of embrace the energy of both of those aspects in order to really move forward. So let's see what else we've got. Okay. So this is the Six of Swords, and it's reversed. And the Six of Swords, when it's upright like this, it's about taking, about searching. It's about looking for something that is missing. The fact that it's reversed, it's like saying that this isn't necessarily a good time. And what I'm saying, what I'm seeing here with this card, and a very strong message I'm getting, is that between now and the 21st, don't jump into any decisions, okay? It's just saying that it's like saying hold off on that. Don't make the decision. You've been looking at things for some time, thinking about them, feeling, and this card is saying move forward, and this one is too, but it's reversed. So it's just saying make sure the time is right. And I just get the sense that the energy around now until the 21st, when that eclipse happens, there's going to be some misconceptions and things like that. So really give yourself the opportunity to weigh both of those things. Weigh the emotion part and the thoughts that are around that together. Okay, so give yourself that time. Oh, and a card jumped out, so I'm going to pull it out, and then we'll discuss that one, because I think it's an important one in terms of being able to embrace this energy and make it really work. So we've got the Six of Wands. Okay, now the Six of Wands is very much about having stood your ground. Wands is your spirit card. And with this energy, as I mentioned to you, being connected to your spirit, to your authentic self, that's the energy of this eclipse. And she has stood her ground. You can see that the horse is there to move forward. She knows what she wants, and she's ready to do that. And so just looking at the fact that this is going to resolve this situation for you, so that not being able to make the decision, this card is going to absolutely, this energy with the eclipse is going to be able to help you to connect with that part, that aspect of yourself that is just so important. And the one thing that is holding you back, and that was the card that came up, and I think this can be true of for a lot of us is the Two of Wands. And again, when as I mentioned, Wands is connected to fire. It's connected to the element of fire. It's connected to spirit. And twos are about making decisions. And you can see when it's upright like this, she's standing her ground, so she's feeling confident about that. The fact that it was reversed indicates that there's been something holding you back, a mindset perhaps that has been holding you back. And I think that, with the fact that we led with the Traveler, it's really about, that's what you're going to be able to overcome, to be able to do that, to really embrace the energy, to awaken to a situation and the opportunity of following your life's path. That's the kind of energy that eclipses hold. It's major change. It's a major event that allows us to do something that we've wanted to for some time. I'm going to just pull the camera down a little bit so that I can show you the cards again, and we can just look and just go over this energy that we've got with the eclipse. So the first card that came up was the Traveler. And the Traveler is very much, this is very much what this eclipse and the energy and the opportunities from now over the next few months is open to us. For those of us that are willing to take that leap of faith, there's some real exciting opportunities there. And you can see that, she's sort of snapping her fingers, and there's a rainbow there, like it's connecting with that dream, that over the rainbow situation. And some of the things that were going to be important to be connected to in order to make that move was two of the guide cards. One was the Mentor of Cups, which is connected to our emotional side, our feelings, and the Protector of Swords, which is very much the energy of intellect and air and forward moving. So this one is is that action, that making moves, the thought that really drives the inspiration and the action. And this is about being very much connected to your emotions, being able to express them, being willing to accept them, because sometimes that can be difficult. And the next card that came up was the Six of Swords reversed, and that was very much the Six of Swords is, generally speaking, is about being on that search for something that is just missing in your life. And the fact that it's reversed is, there may have been the certainly the knowledge that there was something missing, which is really what's making this move, sort of what's prompting some of this decision to make a big change, has been there for some time, but it's been delayed. And this is what's going to help you to move past that, and that is standing your ground. This is connected to your core beliefs. This is connected to your authentic self, and about that forward motion. It's about having gone through some difficult times, recognizing that, and being able to take that step forward. Take the energy of the horse and the freedom that allows you to make some changes, and to be able to turn this around so that you are making a decision that is connected to your authentic self, to your greater good, to what is important to you, which is connected, whatever it is connected to your core values, to who you are. So I'm just going to come back up this way and just say, I really think that, the universe, when you look and you do any research about energy associated with eclipses, and certainly with the solar eclipse, you get the sense that this is definitely an opportunity for major awakening, not just individually, but for us universally, globally. And so, the decisions we make, the choices we make, the changes that we that we make in the world do affect others. And I certainly hope that that you're going to make changes that are going to, you know, open your heart. Always choose love. Look at doing things that make a difference in your life and others. And I think that, you know, we can all make a difference. So I hope that the eclipse brings you some amazing energy, some clarity about where you want to be and what you want to be doing, and that you find that the days are filled with all of the things that you love. Sending you many blessings. Bye-bye for now.